We got some work to do.
Over the next 12 months, I'm taking this soft inflatable boat from a box of parts to the ultimate fishing platform. I'll be releasing a series of episodes where we take the latest Seasmith vessel to some of the best fishing grounds the UK has to offer, including the local harbours and grounds I typically fish, Chesil, Cornwall, Wales, before the big one, a 10-hour road trip to Scotland to target triple figure fish, the legendary skate grounds of Oban. So stick around, this is gonna be fun. A bit of context as to why I've gone down the route of a SIB. Some of you may know my current boat is Nacho, a 20-foot bow rider, which I do fish on but isn't really fit for purpose for what I mostly get out on the water for now. Then there's Sundancer, an 18-foot mainland and my original boat, but now belonging to my mum. This boat is an out-and-out fishing vessel and is what you probably recognise from the majority of my boat videos. Last but not least, there's Dip, my little Talamex inflatable. Now these boats all suit a purpose, but none of them really offer me easy, transportable, capable fishing solutions. Hence, the new SIB. This boat offers me the space and stability for 2 or 3 people to fish off while still fitting in the back of my car, avoiding the need for trailering and slipways. This opens up a whole host of fishing opportunities that I'm keen to jump onto. Welcome to my living room. Over the next few days, we're going to be getting this beast ready for the open seas. I've got plans to take it to Scotland, to Cornwall, to Wales, all over the country for some amazing adventures and incredible fishing. Now the reason I'm in my living room, we have got some storms forecast for the next week or so, some 60, 70, 80 mile per hour winds, lots of rain. It's not ideal conditions to be out there and doing gluing. We're going to be gluing Railblazer mounts, we've got transducers to fit, we've got wheels to mount, and of course, just to check out this beast. Now I'm going to be going through what the Excel Vanguard 395 has to offer, why I've picked it as my SIB of choice, some of the options and accessories that I've decided to install to the boat, and also step by step how I'm going to go about actually doing that. So hopefully, if you're deciding to take on your own SIB journey, if you're going to invest in one of these really fantastic boats, then maybe you'll be able to take something away from this video in your own builds as well. First things first, let's get it unpacked, see what we've got in the box, and get cracking. Now, with everything unpacked, let's see what you get inside the box. She's a big old girl. Now I do have a 12-volt electric SIB pump, or inflatable pump, which I normally use for paddle boards, my little SIB that I have at the moment. But I have no way of connecting that in my living room at the moment. So I'm gonna have to use the old-fashioned way. And the pump that Excel kindly supply with the boat. Of course, this is not an ideal. It's always good to have it as a backup, I guess. What I'll do, I'll time myself to see how long it takes to inflate it with a manual pump at my first go of trying. So this is the first time setting the boat up, so it's only ever going to get a bit quicker and better than that. Rather than watching me struggle for it for the next however long, let's do some YouTube magic. And there we go. Just a shade under 16 minutes and 30 seconds. So it's definitely doable with the pump, but I wouldn't recommend it for sure. It takes that out of you, that's definite. Not the ideal way to start a nice day out on the water when you're covered in sweat and absolutely gassing. But we've got it inflated. It is looking mint. Obviously, I've not got the aluminium flooring yet, or any of the seat planks, or any of those kind of accessories. I want to just kind of get it inflated. One, make sure I can get it fit in this living room, so that the work that we can do on it over the next few days, I'm able to do it in the dry and clean environment. But anyway, I'm pretty tired. I'm losing daylight, and it's a lot easier and a lot nicer to film with some natural light coming through the windows. So we'll get back tomorrow. We'll install the floor, and maybe we'll start getting some of the Railblazer attachments on as well. The next day, I set about fully installing the SIB. Step 1 was to fit the aluminium floor. The easiest way to do this is slightly deflate the SIB to give you more space to slide the panels in one by one. Once all the panels were aligned and in their place, the next task was to install the metal stringers. This is probably the trickiest part about alley deck installation, but I found a useful method was to install them where there was less tension in the fabric and then simply slide them along into place. Next task was to install some transom wheels for easy movement up and down slipways. Once the holes were drilled, I opted to squeeze a small amount of sealant into each hole, just for that extra layer of watertightness and protection for the transom. I also added a small rubber seal to each bolt, just to be double sure. Keen as mustard to get the SIB ready for the water, I ended up working on it late into the night. I wanted to get the Railblazer ports glued and set before her first sea trial. I won't go into too much detail about this process as it's literally not far off watching paint dry, plus there are some good tutorial videos already on YouTube, but I essentially masked up the areas I planned to place my rib ports, scuffed up both surfaces with some abrasive paper and used a 2-part PVC glue to get them to stick. And so far, so good. I also wired myself up a battery box, which again, you'll find some fantastic tutorials online for if you want to do it yourself. With everything mounted, fitted and ready to go, there was only one thing left to do: add some water. I am beyond excited to have this addition to the Seasmith fleet and cannot wait for the fishing opportunities and adventures I'll now be able to bring to the channel. We've ended up with a seaworthy vessel equipped with Railblazer mounts, fish finder, transducer, camera mounts and even a place for a broom. Well, I am beyond excited to have this thing ready to launch and ready to go. We're all here set up at Poole Harbour to have its first sea trial and a day's fishing. We're going for the flounder. So if you do want to catch that, tune in to the next video where we'll be taking it out and hopefully getting into some fish and checking out this beast. But I'm absolutely thrilled. I can't wait to get out there. Darren's with me and we're going to set sail. See you in the next one.